And seems like we're good to go. Everyone can hear me fine. Everything seems to be working. Let's go first with the quick recap of what we're planning to cover this afternoon and what we saw this morning, right? So we have a list of transfers, and I'm just going to use this slide from the PowerPoint to visualize what we have done so far. Okay, let me grab the highlighter here, and if everything's okay, I'm just going to keep going. So we talked about these stock transfers within mission, correct? Plant. Right, so remember from the first day, we were talking about mission and plant being the same thing. We were doing the transactions necessary to perform the one-step transfer this morning for physical proximity. Again, keep in mind, same fund center. Then we jumped in and we did the two-step transfer, which is short distance. So the difference was that we did two MIGO transactions, and one of them was to set, let's say, an inventory that our goods were in transit destination location, which was the main difference mainly between these two, besides the fact transfer we did not need a reservation. We still did the two transactions, one put perform those for each one. Yes.
Yeah, I believe you are breaking a little bit. I was checking with the colleagues in the chat, and more or less what happened yesterday in the afternoon as well. Yes, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really bad.
Be Mike. Me fine? No? Okay, so since it's right, yes, Daniel?
Yes, now we hear you. At some point, we actually didn't even hear you at all.
Okay, let's see how bad this gets. So just interrupt me anytime if I suddenly disappear, or if you can't hear me. I did get a message from Teams telling me that the connection was bad, but now it's gone, and we should be fine. Let me check for the recording. Okay, we're still good there. All right, so let's hope that that doesn't happen during this session. Okay, so again, I was just going over the transactions this morning, one-step transfer, two-step transfer. But again, both of these we were considering physical proximity, even though one were short distance and the other one was kind of like we didn't even need to add a transit location in the meantime. The last one, the one we're going to be starting with this afternoon, is also an intra-mission scenario, but in this case, we're going to create an STO. Okay, so in this case, we're creating a stock transfer order because we are, let's say, tracking shipment. What this means is that during the transition from location that we're picking our goods from and the receiving location, there's going to be long enough distance or enough distance that we need to track the shipment, the goods that are being shipped. In these situations, we usually either use a freight forwarder to transport our goods, or the UN uses their own vehicles, no, depending on the mission and the accessibility to vehicles themselves. So in this part,
yeah, no audio, Brian? Yeah, you disappeared. Yeah, Nico, Cristiana, Antonio, yeah. We see, yep, let me reach out to you, Brian, through another way. Just bear with us 2 minutes, guys, sorry.
Okay, I'm back. Is this better now? Sorry, it took me.
Yes, much better.
All right,
We can hear you loud and clear. I don't know what you did.
Perfect. Yeah, the same thing as yesterday in the afternoon. I reset the router. I don't know. I guess in the afternoon the connection is worse.
Oh, okay.
Or someone's hacking my connection. Who knows? I'll check that later in the afternoons. But I'm back. Let's start this again. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. And at least we're able to solve this and not just cancel the training, which would be quite sad. All right. It seems like it's recording, but I'm going to start this over anyway.